Hello, Rihanna here, and today I would like to talk about reward systems. This is super important when it comes to online teaching. It really encourages the student, and so I wanted to just take a moment today to talk about what kind of reward systems I use. You know, I use different kinds, what kinds I don't use so much, and just things that I've learned along the way. So let's dive in. One of the reward systems I use is the sticker rewards, or some people call it stickers, but what they really are magnets. And so what that is I have a board, and this is also a dry erase board. If you notice, I have my markers right back here where I can just grab one if I need one. They're really handy right there. So I use this board for multiple things. I use it sometimes to write on, which I'll go into in another video. And sometimes I use this board for rewards. And how that works is it doubles as a magnet. So what I have done is I've made these, like here's one of them. I make these little magnets, and I put a magnet on the back like this. And what I do is I just stick them on. Good job! That's excellent! You got a sticker! And usually, you know, you can do these however you would like. You can give them with a star if your program has a star. If you like to give more rewards than you have stars, you can give as many of these as you like. And if you don't like to use the stars, you know, these are those as well. I encourage to use the stars because the kids seem to really like it. It gets them really excited, but if you want to use something along with it, that's really great as well. So anytime I get a star, I just kind of put one on here. Here's this one, and then they get another one. And it really does encourage the students. I have all different kinds that I use, and I just keep them in this little container right here, usually just right next to me, and I have them separated in bags. So here's some airplane ones that I have. I have some, oh, here's more airplanes, but it's more like hot air balloons, clouds, and actually this should go in my car's bag. Sometimes I get busy and I'm trying to clean up really quickly and I might stuff one in another bag, but that's okay. I usually go through them. These are all of my little fish ones. I don't know, some of them are backwards. I have little emojis. I have animals. I have lots of animals. Animals are super easy. Usually the kids will like to see an animal. I've had a couple where they're like, oh, I don't like that animal, or oh, I don't like that animal. But if you look, there's so many in here, I can be like, oh, that's okay, let me get you a new one. So that's really nice to have as well. Here are my Elsa stickers, and those are usually a big hit, especially with the girls. And I have some princess stickers that I made. I made all of these. They're not super complicated to make. I also have some of these, which some of my girls like. They're just little rainbows. By the way, guys, I got all of this stuff at the dollar store. You don't have to don't spend a lot of money on stickers. I mean, all of this stuff was from the dollar store. Every single sticker that you see here. And then I got these. They're just like little, they're kind of bigger. I don't use these as much because they're so big. But every once in a while I do, because they're my only dinosaurs, and some of my students like dinosaurs. I also have the bigger emojis like this and this that I'll sometimes just kind of, you know, stick on here. But again, these are bigger. They're kind of hard to fit. So I do like to use the smaller ones. So that's one of the reward systems I use. Another reward system that I like to use are actual sticker charts, and I create them digitally. Here's one example now. And these are really neat. I what I do is I will ask the student what do they want, depending on how many rewards they got during their session. And they get to pick whatever they would like to put on the sticker chart, and they are really excited about it. They love to see it the next time around, and it really is a good incentive for them to want to come back to you. Now, one thing I will say about the sticker charts, they are not good for everyone. For me, I have found out that I don't like to give everyone a sticker chart, especially the younger kids. If they're younger, they don't understand. They're just learning, and they won't understand the concept of a sticker chart. They won't understand what to tell you to put on the sticker chart. And honestly, it can become more of a hassle than it is a help. So, you know, when you're having your students, make sure that you understand and know your student. Are they capable of understanding the sticker chart or not? I like to have a couple of sessions with my students before I get into a sticker chart with them, unless they just fly off the bat and they know exactly what they're talking about and they're a little more advanced. I'll go ahead and give them one. But that's something that you're gonna have to kind of go spur of the moment and just have it ready to pop up, ready to show them. You know exactly where it is, and then that way you can get those. And some of them come up with some wild stuff. I've had a student tell me long hair, or I can't even think. Sometimes they just think of the things that they know and the things that they know in English, and they're excited about that. If they say long hair, just say, okay, I can get you long hair. You know, it might take a second or two longer, but it's worth it when they see it because they're so excited. They think that they're, you know, doing so great, and it's just, that's the whole point of it, to encourage them to want to continue to do this. So a third method that I use sometimes are digital rewards, and those are, you know, there's different apps and things like that that you can use for rewards. Again, this is not for everybody, especially for the younger kids. I don't use it a lot for the younger kids. When you have younger kids, you just want to stick with the basics. Stick with the stickers, stick with the magnet. Those are going to get you a long way with the younger kids. When the kids get older, they kind of get bored with the same old stickers, the same old, and let's face it, you can't go and make new stickers every single day. So that's when the digital rewards kind of come in, and they are so helpful. They are always coming out with new ones and things like that. So the digital rewards is something that I use as well with my older students, and they seem to really like it, and they seem to respond really well to them. They get to pick which one they want. And what's nice about it too is they have a little bit of control in the lesson. I think it makes them feel like they were like, oh wow, I did so good. Now I get to pick what I want, or I get to pick what I want to do. And I think that that is super great, because while you still have control of the classroom, you know, and control of your lesson, it gives them a little bit of power to kind of do what they want to do and still have fun in the lesson, and then just make sure you rein it back in. So those are my 3 methods for rewards. I could probably go into each one of them a little bit more in depth, but that's really the basics of the rewards. And hopefully this will give you some ideas for rewards for your students and things that you would feel comfortable doing in your classroom. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If this is something that you want to do, I always put some links down below on what is Palfish all about, what is online teaching all about, and how do you get started. And I will have my link below and my code below as well. All right, until next time.